It's my friend's birthday tonight. I don't want to go. I asked 5 AIs for an elaborate excuse. Every single one of them promised something believable, but then all 5 wrote me a Hollywood plot. Gemini's first excuse traps me at home behind 3 blocked cars. I could get an Uber, couldn't I? Somewhere in there, it also has a typo. And then there's a far-fetched fungus quarantine zone. No one would believe that, Gemini. It then promises my friend a proper birthday dinner on Tuesday. Why Tuesday? Gemini tells me not to over-explain over text, but its own messages are a labyrinth. 2 for useful, 2 for funny, awful excuses, but honestly good reads. ChatGPT opens by telling me to keep it simple. Complex stories are easier to trip over. Tell that to Gemini. Then it gives me 4 stories anyway, including a lost passport. It says if I don't find it, I'm in serious trouble. So the logic is I skip the party and the passport turns up? 3 for useful, better stories than Gemini's. 1 for funny. Claude starts by talking me out of it. Elaborate excuses need follow-up excuses later, which is exactly what ChatGPT said, except ChatGPT put it at the end and Claude leads with it. Then it commits anyway. Not one text, a sequence, a plumbing catastrophe, staged over several messages. It also explains why the lie works. Boring details read as true, dramatic ones read as fake. It's not writing me an excuse, it's teaching me the craft. 5 for useful, Claude taught me the mechanics of lying. 3 for funny, for how Machiavellian the whole thing is. Copilot promises something believable enough to work and dramatic enough that nobody questions it. Then it delivers the great pet escape. A neighbor's parrot gets loose, then a cat, then a dog. An entire animal uprising and I'm the only one who can contain it. Not even a child would believe this story. I cannot send this to a human being. 3 for funny, for being this stupid. DeepSeek wastes no time, straight to a ready-to-copy-paste message, no preamble. Then it gives me a sequence, like what Claude did. An exploding water heater, my dead grandmother's heirloom light fixture, and a citywide sinkhole, all in one night. But the story is just too long and too elaborate, also too elaborate for me to remember next week. 4 for useful, as Machiavellian as Claude, just buried under too many details. 3 for funny. Gemini gave me delivery tips that it broke in its own message. Every single one built me a story that only works if I live alone. Nobody asked. Claude wins, 8 points. It talked me out of lying, then taught me how to do it properly. So what should I ask them next? Best one in the comments becomes an episode. 1 problem, 1 prompt, 0 consensus.